Well guys, as you can see, it is about 4 below right now, 5 below. And it is, as you can see, 9:33 a.m. right now. It is Thursday. I am just showing this quick. I'm going to go out and check on the cattle and all their waters and everything, make sure nothing's froze and see what we've got going on out there, so stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm out by the cattle now. I'm out here and check on everybody. This morning when I got up, it was 12 below Fahrenheit, and weatherman said with the wind chill was down around 20-25 below. I just come out here and check on all these guys. You know, we worked them the other day through the chute, so they had a stressful day the other day, so just come out check on all them. Biggest thing is right here. As you can see, there's nothing in there other than running water. And that tank is thawed out, and I need to turn my water down a little bit because as you can see it's really running over. I'm gonna have to get something to sprinkle out here so it's not so slippery for these guys. Go kid. But you can see the cow's tank over here. I have an idea of what I want to do here, but now obviously I can't do it till next year because all the gates are frozen to the ground. But I think if we can get that cement poured, see my cement here stops at this post. I think I'm going to try, if I pour that 12-14 foot along there, I'm going to pour this area. And then I'm going to go over far enough where there will be a big enough apron that the stock tank can sit on it, and then the cows can stand on the cement while they're drinking, so that way the tank and where they are will all be the same. It won't be the tank on cement and them standing in a mud puddle. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gate down, and I've got some custom feeder panels over there that I had built. I think I'm going to take my 300 gallon, that tank that the calves are drinking from, and I'm going to put that right here on the cement, and I'm going to put wood posts around it, and I'm going to use those feeder panels that I have, which I might have to cut down to make them fit, which whatever. But I'm going to put feeder panels around, and then there'll be a feeder panel on this side, which this gate here I can open. And actually what I might do is put another post here, then just put like an 8-foot gate here so the calves can get up to that feeder panel to come to get water. But then everybody drink from one tank, and then hopefully there'll be enough drinking from it that it won't be running over all the time. But that's kind of my idea and what I'm gonna do here, because I really like not having to have a tank heater in them. And right now I'm really low on numbers. I mean, this is the lowest I've been on cattle in a long time. Was selling them 9 this year, and stuff. So, but I think that's what I'm gonna do here for the water. That way everybody's drinking from one tank. There's only one to worry about. And what I might do before we pour cement, see, I have my PEX tubing running up through the rafters. What I might do is get a piece of 3-inch corrugated drain pipe and bury it from the shop out here. And what I might do is try and build something where I can put a float that comes up from the bottom of the stock tank. So during the summer it'll have, you know, a float that'll float in there like the big off-road tires, and I put them floats coming up from the bottom. But then I'm going to put they put a little valve in there with a little hose where you can make it so they constantly run so the water doesn't freeze. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. And putting something like that right here where everybody can get to one. But I was trying to think about how to do this where I can still have my alley in place, and like I say, I think if I put a feeder panel all the way around it, because the problem is I keep getting cracked tanks from everybody pushing each other, and then it cracks the tank. So if I put them feeder panels around, That'll prevent them from pushing on the tank and cracking them. And then, like I say, if I put one here, the calves could get in here to water and drink, and yet the alley could still stay here. So like I say, if I find like an 8-foot bull gate to put here that I can open and get in there to the feeder panel to get into the water, and I'll put the tank going this direction. So I put a feeder panel here, feeder panel on the other side, and then I'm gonna have to trim the panels down anyways. Just trim them, make them shorter, and then the trim pieces I could probably use for the end piece on there, so they could drink from 3 sides, calves from this side, cows from those 2 sides, and then just have one tank. But like I say, I might bury all my lines, and the idea with being buried inside black tube is that if it ever froze, I could put a hair dryer or a heat blowgun or something on one end and blow heat all the way through to thaw the pipe out. Or if the line ever broke, I can hook a new one to one end and pull it through as I pull the old stuff out. But yeah, it's you guys just saw, it's 4 below right now. The cows just started coming back in, and they're kind of waiting for me to feed now. And you can see that's all that's left of the bale of hay I gave them the other day. There's still some out there. There's the feed bunk. Yeah. That's what it looks like at 9:30 in the morning when it's 4 below. But my tanks are not froze. My water line is not froze. The worst part about this is this one's running a little too fast and we're getting a lot of ice buildup out here. I may have to go down and get some sidewalk salt to sprinkle out around here so it'll melt. But, and actually my valve is right here. I think I'm going to turn this one down a little bit. And I kind of cheat because this water is as warm as what the water is in my wood stove. So not only is it running water, it's warm running water. My Leatherman is so messed up from cutting high tensile wire with it. And I can hear, I don't know if you guys can hear it. You can hear the water coming through that valve. So I did turn it down. You see now it's trickling out quite a bit slower than it was. The biggest thing is I need more animals to drink. I need more animals so they drink more, so it doesn't get as full. So that's why I'm thinking one stock tank down there. And who knows, maybe I won't bury my black tube. Maybe I'll just put this stuff up here in black tube and keep it above ground, but time will tell what happens. But anyways, guys, that's how my stock tanks stay thawed out. I just have them on a trickle. So, and granted, I have hot water running to them, but if you can get it so your trickle rate is set right, and then have a tank heater in there, your line should never freeze, and your tank shouldn't freeze. So, the only difference is I got hot water and I don't have a tank heater in there. I've always had bad luck with tank heaters burning out in the middle of the night, or the damn thing starts shorting out and the animals get shocked from it. So I guess I would prefer to have a little bit of water spilt on the ground turn into ice, because I can always put salt on there and get that to melt. So, and actually it's not really that slippery right now. So, and once I put the chains on the skid loader when I drive through here, that makes a big difference too. And the chains are coming because it's going to start getting slippery now. But anyways, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, stay tuned for more. And as always, I will catch you on the next one.